Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Why should I work for Olori Naomi? Why should I work for Queen Naomi? Who the hell is Queen Naomi? A small girl. Why should I be working for her? Why should I be laboring for her? Bringing over 90 million naira monthly into the royal wallet, and you use it and you plan for her future, plan for the future of her son, take her, fly her on private jet, and do all of these things, and you expect me to keep quiet? I'm not going to keep quiet. I am sick and I am tired of keeping quiet. I labored for the mansion in the UK. You gave it to her. We labored for the jet. She's the only one who can fly the jet and all of that. And I'm not going to, take this anymore. They said it was Igbi. Igbi forgot all the problems that she is in and decided to challenge the Ooni of Ife as if it didn't matter. And the Ooni of Ife himself did not take it kindly. Ooni of Ife rose up in his thunderous voice and told her to shut the up. It was not a small something as we are hearing. No. Why will I continue to work for Olori Naomi? I would never allow this happen. I did not come here to labor for another man's daughter, a girl who has no respect for anyone, a girl who had the right to tell them to put us out of the palace because she is the only one who deserves to be in the palace. What effrontery? Who gave her that guts? It came out. Like this time, she's not hiding. She's not saying, it's because of KBSC. She started spilling like everything that has been inside her mouth. She said Queen Naomi was disrespectful, and everybody who heard her was like, how? You know how you'll be so surprised? You'll be like, how? Why? Is he or is she hallucinating? That was what happened. Disrespectful, how? Has she ever had an encounter with Queen Naomi? Apart from those times that she went, okay, yes, they said it was one of those days. The reason why she continues to say the girl is disrespectful. Remember that time that they went to the royal mansion uninvited, that they deflected their attire because they parked at a place where they were not supposed to park. From that time, she developed a new phrase that she's using to describe Queen Naomi. Every time she says Queen Naomi is disrespectful. And that's the name that she calls herself, thinking she's calling Queen Naomi. Every time she says Queen Naomi is disrespectful, because everybody begins to wonder, when she says Queen Naomi is disrespectful, what the hell? Where do you see her? As in, do you guys talk? If there is one person Queen Naomi does not want to see like this, they make their jaw they pass, make one person's shadow touch the other person's shadow, is Igbi. Yes, Igbi. It is Igbi. If there's one person, such person like that is Igbi, Queen Naomi doesn't want to see her. And today she said Queen Naomi is disrespectful. How is Queen Naomi disrespectful? Have you had an encounter with Queen Naomi? What did you do with Queen Naomi? How come you're sitting down here and telling me Queen Naomi is disrespectful? In what regards? So she swore that she's not. That the royal mansion was not supposed to be given to Queen Naomi. It has been given to Queen Naomi. Equity Hospital was not supposed to be given. That Kabiyesi will be packing everything and giving to Queen Naomi and claiming it's given to Tade Nikawo. That Queen Naomi knows exactly what she is using on Kabiyesi. That she is not going to fall for it, and she has a right to speak. That everybody who is saying she has no right to talk, that they should not even try that nonsense with her. They may not talk, but she is going to talk. She has the right to speak as a yeye. She brings in over 90 million naira monthly into the royal wallet. What have they used the money to do for her? Every birthday Queen Naomi gets a car. What does she get? And all of that. And so when people hear the way this woman speaks, you would think that she was married to a pauper. You will think that Kabiyesi never had anything. Kabiyesi never had any money when this woman married Kabiyesi. That's how you would think. It's all about money, 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 money. When you talk about people who are pulling resources in that palace, we are talking about Dr. Elizabeth first, Blow second, and maybe just Igbi third. But everybody knows that Dr. Elizabeth, among all of this Olori, she puts more resources into the royal coffers, but you will never hear. Nobody knows the amount. People just kind of speculate. Nobody knows because you never hear it from her. Then the second person was Blow Blow. As at December, the business was doing, as at last year, the business was doing so much over 100 to 150 million monthly from Adire alone. And then how come you don't hear these people talk about that money all the time but you? That she's working for Queen Naomi, she's not going to do it again, and she's not going to allow Kabiyesi to continue to ridicule them or ridicule her. That if all this want to keep quiet, they can keep quiet, but she will not allow it again. Enough is enough, and she's not taking it anymore. Everybody come weak. Everybody weak. Like, what is giving this woman the effrontery? What's giving this woman the guts? Why is she talking like this? Why is she talking as if she has right over Kabiyesi? What the hell? What is going on? That she's going to, what do you call, do an injunction. She's going to seek a court injunction. I was hoping that somebody will remind me. I was looking for that word, injunction. That she was going to seek a court injunction over what is going on right now. That she's not going to let it happen. You see, the whole thing is just so messed up already. So messed up. And it's so unfortunate that, Kabiyesi is not in a place where he can just get up and begin to divorce his women. It would have just made so much sense. And I think that might just be the biggest frustration for him right about now, because when a woman thinks that she has become bigger than you who married her, most times, especially for you who is a king, you should know what to do, because they knew that Queen Naomi was there. They knew that this man loved Queen Naomi, but they pushed her up because they thought that it's going to be a forgotten issue, that the man will not come back to his wife. But because the man is struggling to be with Queen Naomi, and that's why everybody's angry, people has got something to say. She said she's swearing that school will never work. 300 million will never work because she is not going to labor. But Kabiyesi is very wealthy. The man is worth so much money. So what makes you feel that? It is your own money that he's going to use to go and build a school for Queen Naomi. What happens to his own money? The money, you're putting it in a royal wallet, and the wallet is there and everybody is saying it. So you think that is where they are going to withdraw money to use to build Queen Naomi's school? She cried and made so much drama. Igbi, this is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. I'll bring you more updates.